boots on the ground, putting it down. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. I got something to tell you. I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's best-selling author Mickey D with The Scoop. I want to thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to be on your electronic device. Thank you very, very much, my friends. Thank you for your support of The Scoop. Thank you for listening to those little commercials, those 30 seconds. Give me 30 seconds. You know, Sonny D, get on them, man. 30 seconds is what I need because that's really how things go with these different YouTube and I'm not really my YouTube audience. Basically, you're it. You're the stars out there that I count on. I don't do very much of the Facebook or I don't do very much of the Instagram or anything. Every now and then you might see something on there. But I learned a long time ago, if you want to do something right, you have to do it yourself. So that's what I do basically with YouTube, my friends. As you know, The Scoop is for your education and your entertainment only. I'm not a stockbroker. I'm not a money manager. I'm an author. I write books. In a minute here, I'll tell you about a couple books. But my friends, I'm going to tell you about a few companies. I'm going to tell you about GW Pharmaceuticals. We're going to talk about that for a second. We're going to talk about innovative industrial properties, Iipr, for a second. We're going to talk about Mmen for a second. No, I didn't have to make that trip over to Mmen because Mmen is not, looks like all indications are it's not going past the USD dollar. I know I promised I would go over if they did that. And we're going to talk about Tgod for a second, my friends. But as you know, my books, you can find my books on Amazon.com. You can get the audiobook, the paperback book, or the ebook. I'd love for you to, as we reset and the market is going down, my friends, make no mistake about it, we're in a bear market right now. And we're going to be there until we get some trends and get some things headed up. 40 stocks in there. There's a strategy in there also that you can use in any market for the rest of your life. Promising medical marijuana and CBD treatments, my friends, is out there. As you guys know, I cannot really advertise. In America, still things are not legal. They're washing things out. People are just getting busted here, there, and everywhere for doing marijuana, doing things online, doing everything. They're really purging everybody, and it's really, really rough for any independent out there trying to do anything. But we still have freedom of speech in America, and we can put things out. But I have to depend on you to purchase it because you won't see it. You can go to any store. You can go to Barnes & Noble, any bookstore, and they can order it for you. Or you can go to your local library and tell them, hey, can I get any books by Mickey D? And a good librarian will just look through there and she'll order them for you if you have a library card, friends. Investing in medical and recreational cannabis. There's companies in there, my friends, that you can use today. Today. That's pertinent information today. Marijuana today, vanadium and uranium tomorrow. Companies you can get into early, hold, and grow rich, my friends. Vanadium and uranium, my friends. The uranium bugs are out, and that's going to be this is a mini book out there for you. I also have 10 gold stocks listed at the back. Gold is going to do its thing. Gold goes up, goes down. You know the deal. Gold up and down, up and down. But when uranium hits, you guys are going to see, and I believe we're close. We're close to a structural change in the uranium market, and one Donald Trump may do something. You never know what he's going to do from day to day, or say from day to day, or what's going to come out of Washington. You never know. The African marijuana gold mine, Richmond or Soulmates Wall Street. That's where we first talked about Charlotte's Web. I introduced you to Charlotte's Web in this book, my friends. I don't care what people were saying. This was before the company even came out. We knew that strain was powerful. We knew how they made it, and we knew how it would come together, my friends. We talked about that in the African marijuana gold mine, my friends. Just like we talked about innovative industrial properties, company we're going to talk about when it was a teenager, my friends. The largest indoor and outdoor marijuana farms in the world is out there. How to start a marijuana investment club is out there, my friends. It's all for your education and your entertainment. Investing at any age, start early or catch a mega trend is out there, my friends. All those are out there for you, for your entertainment and for your education, my friends. Wanted to talk to you today about a couple stocks. You know, the market is going down, and it's been going down now for months and months and months. And some of these stocks we've kind of had at, certain levels, so we'd start nibbling, and we'd let it go back down further, and maybe we'd be stopped out of that position. And there's no reason now, with everything being free and Bank of America saying we're going to join the party now, free commissions, nobody's paying commissions. So you should put these stops in, my friends. And if your stop is, pennies away or whatever, get stopped out before these things crash and stuff. So you won't be paying a lot of money in commissions. So there's really no excuse for you to protect yourself like a good trader like you guys are. And for the most part, let's face it, the scoop is more of an advanced class because you guys are more advanced. You just listen to some of the other classes and you'll see you guys, my subscribers are on top of it. My subscribers are they're the best, man. You guys are on top of it. My friends, let's talk first about GW Pharma, GWPH on the NASDAQ. GW Pharma, remember we were comfortable, I said 110 to 120, basically, as long as we stayed within that range before the earnings came out on the 5th, on November 5th. We were cool with that. And it looks like today, we talked, I told you at the end of last week, there was a lot of chirping going on, and they were going to, upgrade some of these, come out with some reports and what have you. Well, one came out on GW Pharma today. It was a buy recommendation, I think up to $200. You can take a look at it. Closed today up 2.8%, $121.48. The analyst buy recommendation lifted it a little. We'll see. It's out of that little range that I was talking about, 110 to 120, but we still haven't cracked that like 122, 123. So once it cracks that, I believe 123 or so, we may be off to the races a little bit. And I think that's going to happen after we dip down and then come back after earnings. I'm not sure there'll be a run up in the earnings, but you never know. For the most part, stocks in general are trading sideways. We have these inside bars. We have these soft bounces, and they're not really strong bounces that we're getting right now, and it's been that way for months and months now. So people have been hurting a little bit, my friends. But that's it on GW Pharma. Next stock I want to talk about is Iipr, Innovative Industrial Properties. Now, you guys know Innovative Industrial Properties, we caught really early. We talked about it. We caught it as a teenager, 18, 19, 20, 18, 17, 18, 19. In that area is when we started accumulating it. And a lot of us, it went up to, 139, almost 140 or so. And it came back down, and it's been coming back down ever since. So it's almost been cut in half. So it closed today at $73.60. And I told you maybe a couple weeks ago, if it went down through that 200, if it wasn't able to hold that 200-day moving average, it was about in mid 80s or so, 83, 84. So we were keying in on that area, 85, in that area, and it was good night, Irene. So we're in the 70s now, and actually we need to pop up a little bit. But if we have an anemic bounce, just a little small bounce, we may be headed back down into the, who knows, into the 60s, This is a stock that does have assets. It does have a future in this business. And I do like it a lot, but I don't like the technicals right now. Fundamentally, it's a sound company, and the all indications are the buildings are everything is pretty sound about Innovative Industrial Properties, but it does have a broken chart right now, and there's going to be some work to do to get it back up. And we'll see how the earnings and everything come out on Iipr. And unfortunately, it looks like there's going to be some more downside, so we'll see. We'll just keep an eye on it. All these, keep an eye on your watch list and see exactly what's going on, my friends. Third stock I want to talk to you about today is Mmen. Now, I was going to go to Mmen and make a drive over there and not harass those guys, but find out exactly what's going on and see what's happening with Mmen. I was going to drive to Mmen, either Phoenix or Vegas, because they still had some work to do on the one in Phoenix area in Scottsdale. Scottsdale was up, but then there was the other one that was up that I visited. You'll see. Look at some of the prior videos, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about, my friends. But Mmen, believe it or not, had a, you hate to cringe when you say this, one of my indicators today flashed a buy for Mmen. Yeah, this indicator said it's time to buy Mmen. Now, I usually use 3 different, and this is the first time ever I've told I said on my show that one of 3. There's no confirmation or anything. I might get a confirmation tomorrow on this particular indicator tomorrow, but it's flashing a buy for Mmen. So I said, let me go ahead and look at this, okay? The last time I saw this signal, and it was a buy, Mmen went up about 35 cents. So, who knows? It may go up, you may be looking at a potential maybe 30 cents or so, maybe $1.40 USD. What it closed today, about 109, 110 or so. So if it goes up about 30 cents, you're talking about $1.40 USD. Anything can happen. I mean, it's like the once a stock gets there or does what it's going to do, then you never know. Sometimes they come right back down flat on their face, just like Mmen has been doing for months and months and months. It's been going up and coming back down, going up and coming back down, look at the chart. The chart is broken. It's but it is a company that does have a brand and it does have some assets, and like I said, it's been pummeled, and there's the indicator is one of 3 is showing a potential bounce for what it's worth. It's showing a potential bounce, and it'll probably get it. It's been oversold now for forever. I was thinking, hey, I got stopped out. We were I was in Mmen at I thought like 190, 185, 190 or so. I thought that was the bottom. So that tells you how far I was off with Mmen. And all the time, you can look at these shows. I've been there. I've been trying to work with those guys, trying to do what I can do, and put out the dumpster fire, but I can't. So it is what it is. Do I think Mmen is going to survive? Yes, I do. But this other company I want to tell you about right now, I do believe that it may have a date with the zero cemetery. Let me tell you why I'm telling you that. I'm talking about Tgod. I'm talking about the Green Organic Dutchman. I'm talking about organic all the way. We have the money. We can do whatever we want to do. Green Organic Dutchman. Well, they closed at about 88 cents today. Now, let me tell you, this company's a real piece of work, man. I'll tell you. The excuses that this company makes. I've dealt with them I've dealt with them before their little IPO and stuff. I've dealt with them since, months before people thought they were the best thing out there, best sliced bread out there. Dealt with these guys at conferences, these guys at expos and stuff, real big, big elaborate, the Green Organic Dutchman, they had money. I think these guys had maybe about $400 million at one time. $400 million. So, the last time I called them was maybe about 6 months ago or so. Was it about 6 months ago? It was after December, January, February, maybe about February or something. I called them. So, what's going on? When are we going to, some of the things that they've been told, on their little road show, they've let everybody know this is going to happen. The middle of this year, this is going to happen. These guys have squandered so much money. I mean, it was like at the road shows, right? You'd ask them, what's happening with how you guys gonna do? Oh, we're not even worried about it. We got $400 million in the bank. We're not even worried about it. That's how Michael Phelps right now. You guys know the famed swimmer, gold medalist and stuff. One of the greatest swimmers ever, the first thing he has to do is he has to dive in. He would be proud of the green organic Dutchman. Because when you look at that chart, no one can dive like they can. This guy, this dumpster fire here, these guys have dove. You're talking about, what were they at one point? I don't know. They were, but the arrogance of them. That's what I remember. We got $400 million in the bank. What are we worried about? We ain't worried about nothing. You can say what you want to say. We got. Remember the one time when Aurora's Cam Batley. Remember when they did that? And they said Cam. The rumor was Cam was going to be the CEO of the Green Organic Dutchman. You guys remember that for a short period of time? That might date some of you. I don't know if you were in the industry then, but yeah, Cam. They were talking about Cam being the CEO of Tgod, and I guess it's maybe a month or two rumor, but it didn't happen. We find out Tgod, Aurora let Tgod go, man. They let him go and sold their interests, and they've made management's made. What can you say about a company that squandered $400 million and is broke and looking for money now? Come on, they'll tell you something different, but that's the bottom line, is they're broke and looking for money now. God bless them, guys. I hope you're able to move on from this. And if you're anywhere in Tgod, anywhere in this world, and you can hear my voice, take a second look at Tgod. Take a second look, because they are. There's not another company out there that has, I think, that's been mishandled like Tgod. I mean, you give the average person $400 million and you tell them, to run a company. I'm sure they can find ways to at least hold on to a little bit of the money for a few years or so, But if they come back, they come back. Come back. A lot of people out there, a lot of bag holders out there, they want Tgod to come back. And I know you don't want to hear this, and I know my friends up in Canada don't want to hear this, but Tgod, my friends, is a mess. Tgod is a disaster. It's a disaster, man. Like I said, Michael Phelps, he'd be proud of the dive that Tgod has made. That's a perfect 10 in the Olympics. Choo! I mean, you can't dive any better than they have. But anyway, if you're in it, I'm sorry about I'm sorry. I apologize for the company, because they've made so many excuses. They are just full of excuses. You have a kid. I used to get on my son a while back. Hey, you're gonna, you have to make choices in life, and don't reach in that bag of excuses, because I don't want any excuses. But Tgod is like, they've got like bundles of excuses they come out with. There's excuses for everything, and now that the stock is sub $1 in the U.S., please, we don't want to hear it. Shareholders don't want to hear it. Tgod, go somewhere. I don't even want to see you. Tgod is Tgod. So, guys, try and come back if you can. Do what you can do. But you've just ruined a whole lot of people out there. And a lot of these companies are going to zero. People have really, of all the companies that people could have had hope in, Tgod was I would say it was one of the top 10 that people, it was a sure thing. It was they do it. Oh, well, it got in a little hot water a little while back, but no, Tgod. That's enough on Tgod, my friends. But anyway, the bottom line with them is maybe you should seek elsewhere for your investments. And no, my friends, buying a 30-cent stock, it's romantic to buy 2,000 shares of a 30-cent stock versus 5 shares of a $120 stock. Those 5 shares versus 2,000. I think I'll take that too. That's the same $600 or so, my friends. But it's those 5 shares will probably take you a lot further than those 2,000 shares in some cases, my friends. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit subscribe. We'd love to have you. Sorry about the rant today, but it is what it is. God bless you. Take care of you and your family. I've got some friends I got to get a hold of. Yes, I'll be calling you. Yes, Tom Brady, go ahead and win the game today. So, I can win also. And you make all of us win. Anyway, that's a whole nother story, my friends. Hit that red button there. Subscribe button. Give me your likes. Let me know you're out there. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some love, man. Give me some love. You know, boots on the ground, man. We're putting it down. There's some questions about Mexico and stuff. I put the Mexico videos out there. We were in Mexico. We were boots on the ground, man. We're looking for the CBDs. People were kind of quiet and stuff when we was in Mexico, so I didn't really make any noise because I had some questions. And then, you know, some of you that have been around for a while, you know. Oh, I'll have some reports for. Forgot to tell you the super trader, right? He was in China. He was in China last month. I really didn't get with him, but I got some pictures from him today. Man, this stuff is really growing. This stuff is blowing up. We're talking in South Africa. He's in South Africa. He sent me some pictures. Man, don't discount Africa, man. In anything you do, don't discount Africa. The super trader sent me some photos. Things are big in Africa. I don't think I need to say any more. God bless you. You take care of yourself and your family, my friends, and your friends. The next video is coming up right now. Which side? Which side? It's coming up, my friends. God bless you. Take care.